Good day, everybody. Welcome to Mind Prosperity. And at Mind Prosperity, we believe if you want to prosper in life, you have to go with your mind first. You have to go with your head first. You have to go with your thinking first. You have to go with your imagination first. Wherever your imagination, your thinking, your mindset goes, there your life will go. Now, one thing that's really a hindrance to great thinking, great imagination, great decisions is bad emotions. So if we cannot learn how to deal with bad emotions, we're going to struggle to go forward in life. This is true in our work life, in our personal life, in our family life, in our friendship lives. We have to learn how to go head first. And in order to go head first, we have to know how to deal with our emotions. So today we're going to speak about the 7 deadly stages of bitterness. What can bitterness do in your life when bitterness is undealt with? So what is bitterness? Dr. Michelle Stradham said the following about bitterness. She said, bitterness is a poisonous mindset that eats away at your soul like battery acid. It poisons first your mind and then your body with disease. It poisons your soul, it poisons your mind, it poisons your thinking, and eventually it poisons your body. And she proved in one of her books that bitterness can make you sick. At the end of the day, it can make you physically sick in your body. So let's look at the 7 deadly stages of bitterness. So the first one, so this is where bitterness comes from. Somebody does something to you that hurts you emotionally, or it can hurt you physically, but if somebody does something to you that hurts you physically, it's going to hurt you emotionally. Now, before I go to the 7 stages, I just want to say this. I recently started with a new trainer called Sammy. She was actually in one of our videos. If you want to go check that video out on how to train, how to eat right. So she gave me this diet, and she said to me, don't worry if you don't lose weight very quickly on the diet, because we want you to become lean in your body fat, but we want you to pick up muscle. So she said if you just lose a bunch of weight, you might lose good weight. So it takes time for your body to get in the shape that you wanted. Now, when it comes to bitterness, in the opposite direction, it's the same thing. Bitterness takes time to eventually destroy you, or bitterness takes time to eventually get to stage 7. So bitterness over a long period of time can have very bad results. Just like good eating and good training over time can have very good results, bitterness over a long period of time undealt with can have very bad results. So bitterness is not something that's going to destroy you quickly. Bitterness is something that's going to destroy you over time if you don't deal with it. Now, many times we are in a rush to get things done. With our emotions, it's not the same. With most things, it's actually not the same. So don't be in a hurry to sort out your emotional life. You should be in a hurry to start, and you should be urgent and diligent to do it every day, but it takes a while. But just like it takes a while to become emotionally healthy, sometimes it can take a while to become emotionally sick. So bitterness can poison you over time, and it can take a long time for you to get to the 7th stage, but it's something that we do want to prevent. So let's go through the 7 stages of bitterness. So the first one is unforgiveness. Somebody does something against you, they treat you wrong, and you are in unforgiveness. What does it mean to be in unforgiveness? What the person did stays with me, and it causes an intense emotional feeling, an intense negative emotional feeling within me towards this person. That's unforgiveness. It's something in me that I'm not willing to let go of. Number 2, resentment. A feeling of persistent displeasure due to something that hurt you. So you have unforgiveness, now you have resentment, where the feeling of displeasure occurs towards this person or towards this situation every day. So you keep on thinking about what the person did towards you, and by keeping on thinking about what the person did towards you, this emotional state grows and grows until it comes to number 3, which is retaliation. Retaliation is a passionate desire to take revenge, and this gets into your imagination, because you start to take revenge in your imagination. You start to see how you are getting even with this person in your imagination, in your thought life, and the feelings are bubbling up and increasing the whole time. Number 4, it leads to anger. Anger that is both seen and felt. Now, there's a healthy anger, and you can check this out in one of my videos, What Emotions Are For. It's also on our YouTube channel. There I speak about a healthy anger. But Aristotle said the following: anybody can be angry, that is easy. But to be angry at the right person at the right time for the right reason in the right way, that is not easy. So when I speak about stage 4 and when I speak about anger, I speak about a mismanaged anger. I speak about an anger that is not healthy. I'm speaking about an anger that is not protective. I'm speaking about an anger that's destructive. And this anger can be seen and felt. So other people will say, listen, we can see you angry. We can see that your anger is interfering in your work life. Your anger is interfering in your family life. Your anger is interfering in your health. Your anger is interfering in your relationships. So if we don't know how to deal with ourselves emotionally and mentally, it can affect all areas of our lives. It affects us spiritually. It affects us emotionally. It affects us physically. Like Dr. Stradom said, your physical body can become sick. It affects your work life, your relational life, your family life, and your financial life if you don't know how to deal with this. And many people in life is sitting with bitterness, stages of anger, and it affects everything. Before I go on to the following points, we have 3 left. I just want to say I do sessions on emotional intelligence, on mindset. I do this in the workplace, at businesses, in families, in groups, with individuals. I have a lot of material that I wrote, so if you want to know more, please contact me on my email address, albert@thlt.co.za, or go follow our website, www.mindprosperity.co.za, to find out more. Okay, so we have 3 left. So after anger, we get to the 5th one, which is hatred. So what is hatred? It's the absence of love. I have no more love towards this person. I wish no more good towards this person. I don't want to see this person happy. I don't want to see this person prosper. I want no good thing for this person. I have the absence of love, and I only have bad thoughts, bad imagination, bad wishes towards this person. This is where we get to a place of hatred. Remember, these things follow in stages. Then number 6 is violence. And what do I mean by violence? This can be a physical violence where you really actually attack the person and you want to hurt the person physically, or it can be a mental violence where you visualize how you are hurting and bringing pain to this person. So it's a desire to see the person feel pain physically or emotionally. So undealt with bitterness brings you to stage 6, where you have a physical desire to see another person in pain. And number 7, this might shock you, but I hope you are ready for it. Number 7 is murder. Murder begins with bitterness. Now, this can be physical murder, where somebody will get to a place where they physically murder somebody. It can be premeditated murder, so you have this vision, this imagination of killing somebody, hiring somebody to kill somebody, or you just kill somebody with your heart or with your thoughts, where you get to a place like this person is like, maybe I didn't kill this person, but I hope this person dies. That's where the 7th stage of bitterness gets to you. This poisons your heart, this poisons your mind, this poisons your physical body, and it stops you from going further in so many areas of life. And if we don't know how to deal with bitterness, because like I said earlier, this can take time to get to stage 7. But if bitterness is not dealt with, because bitterness will happen, it will happen to everybody. Every single person will get into a situation where they will be confronted with something that can cause bitterness. And I'm doing this message because I know these 7 stages can have a very bad effect on your life. And I know it's maybe not the nicest message to hear, but it's something that we have to hear in order to know how to deal with bitterness. And then in the next video that we're going to do next week, I'm going to teach you guys how to deal with bitterness. Here I just wanted to point out the 7 deadly stages of bitterness. Thank you so much for watching. I do believe this video can help a lot of people, so please share it to as many people as you can. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, and also in the comment section you can ask us some questions that you have. From Mind Prosperity, we would love to hear from you again, and we are honored to serve you, and we do believe and hope this helps you. See you soon again. Goodbye.